Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 26 of Civilization 5 as Rome. And first thing, I did sort out that tile that I wasn't working, that 4 food tile. I know someone had pointed that out in the comments. So I've moved my civilian from this dodgy little antiquity site here that was only giving us 1 food, 1 production, and moved down to the 4 food tile. So that is fantastic. And we're trying to get into a position where we can go to war with England and try and take London from them. Now, at the moment, London, well, England isn't really that much of a threat, but they don't like us. Not all that much anyway. The problem is they're quite weak, and if I don't take London myself, there's a very good chance it might end up falling to either Japan or to Siam. And I think it'll be a lot more difficult trying to take London from either of those two than it will trying to take it from England directly. So we will try and grab London if we can. Maybe we'll even attempt to go for York. They're quite close together, actually. And that could help going in towards Japan. But Japan have quite a big navy. We're definitely going to have to get into a position to sort that out. Karakoram has grown. That was on the last video. I can't remember whether I dealt with that because I've, had a sort of a week off since then, but that seems fine. We did get beaten to the Statue of Liberty, unfortunately. That has now been produced in Sao Paulo, which I may end up taking. I mean, I think we will have to go to war with Brazil again at some point because we need to get through to get into Casablanca. Then we can grab Marrakesh. And then that gives us a sort of a path that we can travel east towards Sukhothai. Obviously, Sukhothai not being coastal means we are going to have to attack it with land units. There is a Brazilian city up there, but I think we can pass through that quite easily. So let's go on to the next turn. We aren't currently at war. We're just trying to get all of our ships close enough to England so that we can deal with their ships of the line, because ships of the line are quite strong, quite nasty. It'd be nice if we could get some battleships in. See, now Pedro has declared war on Brazil. That's not such a bad thing, actually. If he wants to keep her ships of the line busy, I'm more than happy for him to do that. So I've got a privateer or two around. I just want to make sure that I can take London as quickly as possible. What I need to do is try and get rid of the ships first. There's no point me having half-destroyed frigates attacking London just for a ship of the line to come up behind them and wreck them. So we will have to be very careful with what we do. Karakoram is expanded to a completely useless tile. You have finished that farm there. It would be really nice if we'd expand out in this direction to the sheep here. I mean, I could go ahead and buy that tile, I suppose. There's no harm in doing that. It's only 80 gold, so let's go and do that. And then you can go over there and do the pasture. You guys, yeah, again, not really a great deal of tiles that need to be upgraded. I guess we're just going to carry on going around and getting farms for the time being. We do still need to get ourselves a couple more archaeologists. We have a cargo ship. Now, where were you going to previously? You were going to Kyoto. We'll continue with that. We're not going to be going to war with Japan just yet, hopefully. Now, we'll get another great scientist on the next turn. Tempted to just pop him straight the way. I mean, we could get another academy, but we are more than halfway through the game now. It's probably not going to be all that useful. So we have a declaration of friendship with Siam. We do have a research agreement with them, so don't have to worry too much about that. I don't think we're going to be able to get declarations of friendship with anyone else. Different ideologies with some of them, especially the Mayans. So there we go. We have electronics. We have a great scientist. We're now currently working on plastics. I think what we'll do is we'll pop that great scientist straight away if we can. 8,000 science, not bad. We're only 1 turn away from getting plastics now. You guys are going to go and construct pasture. You guys have now finished what you were doing. I mean, we could go and build a farm over here, but it's a desert tile. It's going to be very, very terrible. We're probably never going to work it. Do we need any other roads or anything around here? I think we've got everything connected up that we need connected up, to be honest. So let's go ahead and just automate you. That's probably going to be dangerous, but we'll see what happens. Now that we can actually make ourselves battleships, what we need to do here is upgrade. Now, it's 580 gold, which is quite expensive, but we've already got 3 battleships. And that is going to make us very, very strong against England. Now then, this is within distance of Cume, so we're going to make a landmark improvement. We're not going for a culture win, that's fairly obvious. Now then, what could we give up to go and work that tile? It's not the best tile, it doesn't give us as much culture as this one does, but it's not a bad tile. 14 turns until we grow. That's not a great tile, it is giving us money, but it's only two. Wow, it does make a lot of difference. Can we grow any quicker? 12 turns. 10 turns. We are building the Eiffel Tower, though. Doesn't change the number of turns to build the Eiffel Tower, so work the food tile. We'll leave it at that. We definitely want to try and get the Eiffel Tower if we can. Where are our spies? Do I have one in Brazil? I do not. I'd like to have one there. 72% chance, 37% chance. We'll wait until those are finished. I want to know if Brazil is planning to build Cristo de Redentor. They usually do. And it'd be nice to know if that's going to happen so that I could avoid wasting turns trying to build it myself. Japan is plotting against me. Hardly a surprise. Because we do have sort of touching borders now, so that's going to be slightly problematic. Now, of course, we are allied with Bogota here, so if we do go to war with England, they're going to be helping us as well. Now, is England currently at war with Siam? Yes, they are. Siam and Brazil. It'd be nice if we could get Japan to go to war with somebody else, so that they weren't necessarily coming after me, but we'll have to deal with what we can. So, we've got plastics. If we wanted to, right now, we could start building the Cristo de Redentor, but I just don't... We want to get the Eiffel Tower finished first. Antium has grown. It's still a terrible city. Not really a lot of useful tiles to work. Let's go ahead and just put someone in the workshop. 300 turns for a great engineer, maybe not. Yeah, it's not really worth trying to get either of those. Is there a better tile you could be working? Not really. Bit of a shame. This was never a great city. Choose a research. So, what do we want to go in for now? I mean, I guess we could go into penicillin so we could get marines. Or we could go into atomic theory. That'd give us some more stuff from the academy. Let's get railroad. We'd like to give something for our workers to do. So they'd be able to construct railroads. And then I think we'll probably go into ballistics, because we are going to need some anti-aircraft guns against Japan at some point. Then we'll probably go into atomic theory. In fact, railroad, atomic theory, then ballistics, because atomic theory, if we get any uranium, that will actually be very good production for us, so we'll try that. So these battleships are only sitting around over here because we were just waiting for them to we were just literally waiting for them to... Oh, no. Words. I has words. We were just waiting for these battleships to get upgraded from frigates, so we've done with those now. Now, both of these cargo ships... Well, that one's going to Sao Paulo anyway. Let's see if we could try and capture either of these. Not too sure where all of England's ships of the line are at the moment. We'll move these guys forward. It'd be nice if we could grab their cargo ships, but we're not too fussed about that. Now the question is, do I have any more frigates around? I was certain I had more than 3. Got another privateer sort of working its way around slowly. That's a lot of units you've got around Japan. It would be nice if we could get you to go to war with somebody. He doesn't like me very much. Can you declare war on England? No, you have a truce with them. You probably won't declare war on Pakal. What about Ram? You would actually declare war on Ram, funnily enough. Accept embassy. Oil I can give you. The silver I'd prefer not to give you. So the silver would be worth 7 gold per turn. So would you do that for 13? It might be 15 because it's usually 9 gold per turn, isn't it, on the other side? Yeah, okay, so it's cost us a little bit of money, but that means Japan's off at war with Ram now, so that'll keep them busy for a few turns. So let's carry on. 1 turn away from a great musician, 3 turns away from a great prophet. Not too sure what we're going to do with the great prophet. It's not going to be particularly useful. Yeah, I'm not liking the amount of ships that Japan has. Luckily, of course, having battleships does help. If he declares war on us now, he's going to end up having a bit of a bad time. So obviously we can see that England certainly does have some ships of the line around. We need to get some destroyers as well. Those privateers aren't going to last very long against the ships of the line either. I'm guessing with England being right down near the bottom of the score tables, they're not really going to have battleships for a while, but you never know. Do we have the ability to build destroyers at the moment? Destroyers come under... Where's destroyers? Never remember this. Why for can I not see you? There's the ironclads. I thought they were under electronics. No, electronics is battleship. Destroyer, where art thou? That's missile cruiser. It's got to be here somewhere. And I'm just missing it everywhere. Carriers, anti-aircraft guns, machine... Oh, there it is. Combustion. There's the destroyer. So maybe we go for railroad into combustion, atomic theory and ballistics. That's probably a better idea. So let's just sort of hope for the moment that Japan is going to leave us alone. And we are probably in a relatively good position to declare war on England. Should we do it now, or is it too risky? I think it's safe enough to attempt it now. So we're going to declare war. They've got a few allied city-states which we don't care about all that much. We do have a trade route, which is one of theirs, so we don't care. So, declare war against England. So, we should be able to take a couple of these trade routes. There we go. 200 gold, nice and freely. And we can grab that one as well. There's 400 free gold. We could almost grab that one. And that's going all the way around. Alright, might be able to get it on the way back. We know it sort of hangs around in this direction. So let's just keep our ships here ready to deal with any English ships that may come in. We'll just put you there. You can go on to alert. You can go on to alert. Not too sure what happened there. Oh, we have our great musician. You can create great work. Could have gone for the Golden Age, but I don't think we specifically need it. Antium is working on a windmill. After the windmill, you're going to be working on a stadium. It would be nice to get a few more battleships. Battleships do require oil, and I have given away my last oil, which was a little bit of a silly thing to do. Do I not have oil anywhere else that I could grab? I know we have the one over here. We do have a workboat on it. That is giving us 4. Do we not have any oil anywhere else on the map? There is some here. That's 3 oil. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, it's actually too far away for us to buy, but we should expand there in 5 turns. So we do potentially have some more oil coming if we can beat the city-state to it. So we need to be having a look around over here just to see what England is up to. We know they've got some ships of the line. So I have to be careful. I can't just run straight in at London. Now we're also having some happiness problems as well. So we are going to have to make sure that we get ourselves a few buildings to help with the happiness problem. Now this is England's units actually fighting against Siam's units here. That's fine. Obviously if Siam do manage to get rid of these forces. They've got to take Hastings before they get anywhere near London. And there's mountains in the way. Hastings actually got Chichen Itza. They've got a manufactory there as well. Interesting. Morocco stole industrialization. Did you really? We'll let it slide this time, but we're coming for you later. Okay, construction is completed at Rio de Janeiro. We have finished the walls. There's a lot of things here that I would really like to get. Aqueduct would make us grow more quickly. It makes sense to get one. After that, we should probably go for something like possibly the stadium and then into a research lab. Unit needs orders. We've got you. Got to be careful here because we don't know if there's any English ships around in this area. But we can certainly poke forward with our battleships and see if they've got anything that we could attack. There is a ship of the line there. And we can actually sink them with a single battleship shot. So this is why we really, really wanted to get battleships. Also, remember that battleships have a range of 3, so they can outdistance a city's bombardment. Which is another thing that makes them great. So you're just going to sit there for now. So basically, we just need to keep the privateer safe, because the privateer doesn't need to get within range of the city until it's time to actually take the city. So don't have to worry too much about that. You only need a few battleships and a melee ship, and it becomes really easy to start taking out some of the coastal cities. We don't need open borders with you. We'll have them sooner than you think. I'm actually top score at the moment. I don't know when that happened. It must have been when I actually took over Rio de Janeiro. So there's another English ship of the line up there next to Hastings. We should probably go ahead and get rid of that. I mean, it's not causing us any problems, but he could bring it over here if I suddenly decided to start attacking London. Obviously, Bogota is going to help with any of England's units that venture too far north. There we go. Now England have lost another Gatling gun. It's also quite possible that Bogota might actually take Hastings themselves. It'd be kind of weird, but it could work. Unit promotion. You've actually been promoted. Let's go ahead and give you targeting 3, because that puts you closer to getting stuff. Puts you closer to getting logistics. Let's move you forward. You can take out this privateer. And then you can continue to move forward, and there's another privateer and a ship of the line. I think we'll use you to destroy the ship of the line. It's the most dangerous ship there. Can we get close enough to attack that privateer? No, not on this turn. So we're just going to go ahead and move you forward. Bring the privateer up behind you to sort of defend it slightly. Got another privateer over here, which I think I'm going to take over and just sort of park it off the coast of Rio. Automatic faith purchase. We have ourselves a great profit. We can't do anything within this turn anyway, so we'll just leave him there. So we are slowly, well I say slowly, we are quickly sinking England's navy. Once we've got rid of all their ships, it's going to be very, very easy to take London. Our main problem is going to be the happiness. Now, do I want to take anything else? I mean, Hastings has Machu Picchu, which might be nice. It also has a manufactory. York could potentially be good as well. But we just don't have the happiness, unless I want to suddenly spend a lot of money doing that. Which I could do. There's no downside to doing that. We could certainly spend the money and just buy some happiness buildings. We'll have to see how things go. At the rate things are going, Bogota's going to take Hastings anyway, so... we have another unit promotion. We've got another battleship that can now go up to targeting 3. Very, very good. Right, let's go ahead and sink another privateer. Now, got to be careful where we move here. There we go. We see a few ships around. Let's go ahead and get rid of the ship of the line. Slightly more dangerous. And then we can move into range here and use you to sink that privateer. Yeah, even ships of the line are just absolutely no match at all for battleships. There's no contest. Rome has finished the hospital. Cristo de Redentor, do we want to attempt to build it? Let's have a look at our spies. 1 turn away from rigging elections. 85% chance of success there. And it was successful. Let's move you to Brazil's Sao Paulo as a spy. I think I will start on Cristo de Redentor. The culture would be really nice. There again, the research lab. I think we'll start on the research lab. We should be well ahead now. We'll see what happens. I think I am still ahead in tech. Yeah, so, mind you saying that, even the person in the lowest place, Morocco, isn't that far behind. You will just keep moving across here. It doesn't look like England have any ships down there, so we should be okay. And you are just going to wait around. What have we got here? That great prophet. What are we going to do with you? Could try and spread our religion to Japan. Could also try and spread it to Belo Horizonte. Let's move over there and do that. And then we could go and spread to Yerevan. But that is all we can do on this turn, so I think that's a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you're still enjoying Civ 5. And if you're new to the channel and you've enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing. And remember, if you'd like to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon account, which is in the description below the video. So until next time, thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye for now.